everybody. Nancy here from Fancy Nancy Diamond Painting with another Canvas Conversations. This is going to be the very first one I've done for my feather diamond painting. And I have to admit, I've been so busy with videos and stuff. I said, oh no, I haven't done a Canvas Conversations for this one yet. So I stopped working on it because I didn't want to get too far ahead and then be like, oh, here it is, it's almost done. I am using my new favorite pen from Hippo Finds. It is so soft, and BB is staring at me because this is like her favorite new toy. So I have to be careful because she very quietly sneaks over and picks it up and drags it off. So if you have a small dog that likes cat toys, this is the pen for you. I love it so much that I just ordered 2 more. I ordered it in 2 more colors. BB's sitting next to me making her little bed. I'm also using my yellow, I almost said pink because I looked at that pink stopper. My yellow daisy tray from my 3D designs on Etsy from my pal Dan. I'm doing a section that's all one color, so I'm just I checkerboard it. It makes it feel like it's going faster. I know it's not really. And I have my Hippo Minder. Sorry, words escape me. It is this beautiful sparkly heart glitter, and these are cool. They have they have 2 magnets on the back, and you put 1 magnet behind. I don't know if you can see that, but there's the magnet right there, and then the cover minder goes on the front. And because it's Hippo Finds is the name of her store, she's called them Hippo Minders. You can also find them as cover minders, but generally not the same wonderful price that Elizabeth offers. I just ordered some more things from her. On Monday, she shipped them out Tuesday morning, and no, I ordered them Wednesday. She shipped them Thursday, and they're probably in my mailbox. I just haven't gone to look for it today because she's that good. Oh, hey, I always ask if anybody has any questions to send them to me. And on the last Canvas Conversations, Linda Garcia asked a question. She asked, how long have you and your husband been married? And Jim and I got married in 2015. He proposed. It was so romantic in the living room of our new house on Christmas Eve with both of my kids there. And we had a fire going, and it was nice and cozy. And it was cool. I found out later that my parents got engaged on Christmas Eve. Very sweet. I liked finding that out. That was a nice, exciting thing. So yeah, he asked me. We were planning a little backyard wedding, but then I had a pretty major stroke on my birthday in May, and we got married in the rehab hospital 13 days later. And I'm very thankful for him. You know, I have trouble walking. He's always there to offer me his arm. He helps with meals. He helps with the laundry. He shampoos my rug. He does dishes. He cooks. He's truly a godsend for me. Hey, I don't know if you were following, but I just got back from stroke camp. I found out about stroke camp from a girl in one of my stroke support groups on Facebook. And she went and came back and said, "Oh, you have to go. It is so wonderful. The people are great. They're so loving and kind, and you're surrounded by people who understand other people who've had strokes and all their caregivers." So my husband and I went last summer, and it really was it was so much fun, and everything was geared for people with disabilities. And you know, every stroke is different. People have different issues because of them, but we all have some things in common. We're all extremely tired all the time. It's called neurofatigue. They still don't know what causes that, but pretty much every stroke survivor has it. Yeah, I take a nap every day. If I don't nap, I lay down and I'm just quiet and still. I need to give my brain a rest sometimes, because everything gets me I get very befuddled. And I can get overwhelmed easily, and I need to just go lay down and be still. Which is nice. My two lovely puppies are very good at keeping me company when I'm needing some quiet time. They just come and lay down next to me and let me pet them. So that was a fun weekend. I think it's stressful for my husband because, you know, you have to go and talk to people and share feelings. And I don't know, he does pretty good. He's very good at sitting in a group of people and never opening his mouth. But hey, that's him. That's what he wants to do. He's there. He takes me. He helps me make sure I'm eating the right things and in the right place at the right time. Oh, the weather is finally getting a little bit better. you know, when you wake up and it's 90 degrees at 6 a.m. It's just another day that we hide inside from the heat. And Jim likes to get me out on the weekends, which I totally appreciate. Something other than a doctor's office. And so he told me this afternoon that we're probably gonna go fishing tomorrow, which is so wonderful. I love to fish. I would not be upset if I didn't get to fish, but I get to go outside. I get to spend some time in the fresh air. The puppies love it. They are big fans of fishing. Oh, I got a drill in the middle part of my tray. What else are we doing? We have a lot of exciting things coming up. We're usually just home and quiet and deciding what we're going to eat next, fun things like that. Hey, these drills, I really love this diamond painting, but the drills are popping up and they're rounds, so I keep pressing them down. I have a roller that I go over it with. I'm definitely going to have to seal this when I'm done. It's not bad. It's just a little bit, but, you know, rounds don't normally click into place, but these do. Not enough to really bother me. It's got to be bad to bother me, but it's just noticeable. I do like that they fit in nice. It makes the color, the picture look different when there aren't a lot of gaps. Oh, so next month we are flying to Boston. My brother's son is getting married to his sweetheart. And before everybody says, oh, I'm near Boston, let's meet up, I won't have time. We're flying there on a Friday, getting to the hotel, flying into Logan, renting a car, driving to Exeter, New Hampshire, checking into the hotel. My family will be there, all my brothers and sisters, so I will be spending time with them. The wedding is on Saturday, and then Sunday afternoon we are heading home. So it's changing planes, 2 flights to get there, 2 flights to get home. Hopefully no delays or anything. I used to fly a lot, so I'm fairly comfortable about it. I had a lot of anxiety about flying by myself after I had a stroke, but Jim will be there, so I'm not worried at all. I can't walk long distances, so I go in a wheelchair. They take you right up to the plane, and then I can use my cane and stuff to get on. Walk to my seat. But it's just going to be a very stimulating weekend. My parents are going to be there. I can't wait to see them. All my brothers and sisters, a couple of my cousins. A couple of my nieces and nephews. Not all of them. But it should be very busy, the wedding. I'll try to post some pictures in the Facebook group of all the fun. And really looking forward to seeing my parents. I haven't seen them for, my goodness, 2 years. 2 years? Has it been 2 years? Yeah. Too long. Okay, I finished that section. I need more of that same color, this white background color. Let's put some in here. I'm going to show you, I numbered all of my little containers, and then whatever the background color is always the last one. All 5 of these little slots are filled with that color. There's a lot of it. So that's what I do. I just fill up the empty containers. And I don't label it because I'll remember. But I love these little containers. They're just the right size. And I always have a bag of, extra drills or drills that don't fit yet. And that's okay. If something is empty and I need more, I could just go look in the bag, pour it out into the container. So yeah, so Boston is next month. And those 2 things are pretty much it for the year for us. We don't have a lot of money to buy plane tickets. I was going to go to my high school reunion in New Jersey. I planned on it, but then with the wedding, and then we decided to go to stroke camp, I said, okay, that's too much. And that would be a trip without Jim. So, I don't know. It's gonna be too hard, so I've had to put that one on the back burner. It's hard when there's a lot of things you want to do, but there's no money to do them. So, just zipping right along here. Oh, I wanted to tell you a funny story. So, BB hates fly swatters. I don't know why. I had this theory that, somebody had beat her with a fly swatter once. But you know how some dogs hate ironing boards? Is there something that your dog specifically hates? BB does not like the vacuum cleaner. She has to yell at it. So I had a couple flies in the house from having the windows open on a nice day. And I noticed them flying around the bathroom. Every time I was in there, I'd see these flies. So I went and got the fly swatter and put it in the bathroom. And if I pick it up, for instance, yesterday there was a fly, and I picked up the fly swatter. I didn't make any noise, and I waved it in the air real fast at a fly. Somehow, BB knows that noise, heard that noise, came running into the bathroom, full tilt. She does this like screamy bark when she's afraid or startled. Barking, barking, barking. And she's attacking the fly swatter. She tries to bite it. And she goes crazy and just starts running in circles. And then Charlie comes in. So there's all this noise, all this commotion. I'm laughing so hard I can't stop laughing. So then here comes Charlie, because Charlie's the fun police. And if somebody's having fun or making noise, he's right there to tell you to stop it. So Charlie comes in and he's barking at BB, telling her to calm down, stop it, stop making all that noise, stop making all that fuss. And that makes me laugh even harder. So BB barks louder and does it more, and Charlie barks louder and does it more. Then BB and Charlie are mouthing each other. BB goes right for Charlie's face, you know, little Yorkie. He's got a lot of fur on his face. BB likes to pull it and make him squeal a little bit. Oh my gosh, it was such a commotion. And then Jim had to come and see what was going on because, you know, we were making a lot of noise. So yeah, so BB just hates fly swatters. I can't even pick one up. She hears me picking it up and comes running. It's so weird. Okay, that's all the white in this area. So I'm going to do the white in the next area over. Let me take this off. Ooh, the magnet fell. I got it. These little tiny magnets. So I'm going to do the white in this section now. I cut these, I flip them up, I put them back down. When I've finished all the colors in an area, then I just cut it off. Oh, can't pick up the magnet with my left hand. Come on, you can do it. All right, let's put the pen down. This is where you see how wonky my hand is. It doesn't like to do things like open, close, or pick things. All right, I give up. That's bad. I should have kept trying. But in the trying to save time, I will. There we go. Snaps on. See how nice that is? Holds that up. And it's all good hand therapy. People say, are you still in therapy? Sometimes, but everything I do is therapy. Every time I use my left hand to diamond paint, every time I use it to hold a fork, I always try to include it. Because they say, what do they say? Use it or lose it. In other words, some people will completely neglect their affected arm after a stroke. And if you neglect it, it will stop. You'll lose even more function. You'll lose what little function you may have gotten back. So, and I forget. I tend to talk with my hands a lot, and my therapist noticed that when I do that, I'm only talking with my right hand. And you know, I'm from Jersey. We talk with our hands. I may not sound like it. People say I don't sound like it. Like I don't sound like I'm from Jersey. But that just means they've never heard me mad. Because when I'm mad, my Jersey comes through pretty heavily. Let me flip this up too. But honestly, most people, when they think of a Jersey accent, they're really thinking of a New York accent. You know those people on Jersey Shore? Here's a shocker. They're all from Staten Island. They're all from New York. So, you know, people go, "Oh, you from Jersey? I'm from Jersey. Which exit?" And my response usually is, "I'm sorry, we don't talk that way." We do say which exit, though. That's really a thing. That is a thing. That tells people all they need to know about you. Where you're from in New Jersey. So, but then, you know, I'm from all over Jersey, and as a teenager, I lived in Connecticut for 4 years. So, they did a very good job of letting me know how weird I talked. Or how weird I talked. I heard a lot of, you know, say that word again. Say that word again. What word? Dog? It's dog. We say dog. So I went from having a dog to having a dog. And we would go catch frogs in the pond. And in Connecticut, they are frogs. I went from having an aunt, lots of aunts, to having aunts. They all call them aunts. Okay, I'm going to finish up some of these sections. So, let's put these back. I'm really liking this feather. Because I got it in such a small size, I can see that it's not detailed and crisp and clear like the image. But it's beautiful and colorful. And I don't think it looks bad. It just looks like a blurry version. Okay, this is tough because I have an open container. I'm trying to snap the stopper off. There we go. And I have a hand that doesn't like to hold on to things very well. Some of my hardest things to do are opening bags of chips, because I'll go to open it and I'll just pull it right out of my other hand. Okay, I love this flower, but the drills get stuck in the petals. That's okay. I always make a mess emptying my trays. Doesn't matter what kind of tray it is. I'm a messy Marvin. Oh, you should see me eat. If I could spill something on my shirt, I will do it. Remember when Tide sticks came out? I always had Tide sticks in my purse, in my desk at the office. But then I had to stop because I became the girl who always had Tide sticks. And everybody would come borrow them. Okay. People have been asking how to put these on. Here, you can see up close. There's a little tab here on the bottom that flexes. And all of these spouts are the same. And the tab part goes in. So you kind of put it at an angle, and then I make it straight, and then I push it to slide it all the way in. So this is what it looks like on the bottom. You can see the tray here, and then here's the holder. All right, let me get up all the drills off my shirt. They're everywhere. La, 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 la. Dan, I'm still waiting for my diamond painting bib. I want a bib that'll catch all these drills with a little spout at the bottom so I can open it up and just pour them all back into my container. Here we go. Let's see. I've got an N. All right. So yeah, some people like doing these huge areas of one color. I like the switching of a good confetti diamond painting, because for me, it's all therapy. Let me tell you, if you're going to have a stroke, you have got to have a good attitude. You have to. You have to deal with physical therapists who say, okay, 10 more. And all right, that is 19. And doctor's visits and people poking and prodding you. I went this last month and I got a new doctor. She's actually a nurse practitioner, but I really like her. I mean, she's just so cool, and she listens to everything I say. So she went through the list. You know, have you had your mammogram? No, not for like 5 years. Have you had a pap smear? No. Have you ever had a colonoscopy? No. Big long list. So she is knocking everything off my list. There's been a lot of doctor's visits lately. A lot of poking and prodding. Which, you know, nobody likes to get those things done. But you just do it. Just to get a clean bill of health. If I have something, I want them to catch it early. I don't want to have recovered all this time and then die of breast cancer or something that really has a very high recovery rate. I want to die asleep in my bed. Okay, so this is what I do when I'm doing a big confetti area. I did all, for these 3 sections, I did all the white, and then there's these little tiny pockets of colors. So I go through and I get all them done. Oh, I have one more. I see one more. Very nice. These symbols are not the easiest to read, but with a light pad, I can read them perfectly. And, you know, it's very easy when you're doing one at a time. I do have the problem that everybody, do you guys have this problem too, where you'll finish a section and you think, oh, I'm all done, I can move on to the next, and then you find like 2 that you missed. That happens to me a lot. Okay, this is not a difficulty with the tray. It's a difficulty with my hand not wanting to work. So this is how far I've gotten. I've only worked on this like 3 times. Like I said, I put it away because I needed to do Canvas conversations for you guys. And so we can all diamond paint together. But now I can work on, I should be up to about here next time. Let's see. Let's see if it's up to here or if I've only done this little section over here. You know, I'm all talk. All talk, very little action. All right, I'm going to go get something to pry this off. I think I'm done for the day. It's late and I want to put this away. Come back for the next one. We'll diamond paint again together. I have this feather and then there's another feather. And I want to frame them. Not frame them. I'm going to mount them on stretched canvas side by side. I think that will look really pretty. So thanks for joining me. I'm going to clean all this up. Hey, if you have any questions, you can email me or you can put it in the comments and I'll answer it the next time. Seriously, thanks again. I really appreciate everybody's support. And thanks for listening to me ramble for a while. And you have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.